Man, what's up, people? Man, we are here with another episode of Alpha Male Mondays, man. I'm your boy, Ray Grady. You see my comrades on here. Space Age, I see you, brother. Full Life, he in here, 773. Salute to you, my dude. Ballhead Hustle Phillips, DJ Sidekick, Antoine Scott, Larry Lancaster. What's up, fellas? Man, we got some fun. I got some shit that I want to get off my chest because I think this is prevalent because all of us can agree or disagree about this topic that I said, this is what needs to be discussed. First of all, before we get into that, how was everybody's weekend? Starting with you, Antoine, the cop, Scott. What you get into?
Weekend was outstanding. I just want to say, man, I see you got your beard altered. I just want to say, man, hey, like you've been grooming this weekend, Grady. I want to tell y'all, looking good, man. It shows. It shows. I mean, the way it comes down and shows off like a pair of old.
You look like yourself again. You look like you.
Yeah, but like you took care of yourself this weekend. I'm proud of you, Greg.
Yeah. He ain't smoking that shit no more.
Yeah. But my weekend was outstanding, man. I had a great time this weekend, man. Just being me this weekend.
Yeah.
How many people locked up?
You get into boy? How was your weekend, brother?
What up, Delta?
It was cool. It was real cool.
Okay.
Had the radio show Saturday.
Man, I got to call in. I just want to call in that Joan. Just listen to, you get it to your groove, brother. I want to hear the music y'all playing. I want to hear.
Your ass ain't even up because on the West Coast it'll be 7 o'clock.
Hold on, Larry. We'll get back into it. Wait till it's my turn.
Hey, they go KO Dre, boy.
It was knockout. What up with it, G?
Knockout Dre.
So, Sidekick, what you get into, brother?
Y'all did 2 Zooms, one for the Jack and Jill of Orange County, and the other one was for a private show, Alpha. Was it Alpha? What's the fraternity? Alpha male, Alpha. What is it? Yeah, them.
I don't know. Alpha niggas.
Yeah, the Alpha niggas.
The big news. Yeah.
Well, just announcement. Chocolate Sundays is back open, bitch. We back in this motherfucker. 7 p.m., 9:30 p.m. We back in this motherfucker. Yeah. That's all I needed. That made my day.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Ball head. What you get into, boy?
I ain't no shit out Uber.
But he had to think about it.
Right? You saw him right there. He was
like, I know. You know what? I had somebody tell me some crazy shit. This chick I know try to push that what's that bullshit? They always had them Ponzi schemes and all that shit about you can get these people to join you and then they get the money. Yeah, I forgot.
They call them nigga circles. They not blessing circles. They nigga circles.
Residual income. When they say residual, they think that means that's gonna spark something in me.
Right.
Because they know I got social media following. I said, look at it, man. I told her, I said, I do Uber. Well, that really ain't no money. Bitch, have you ever done it? Do you drive like I drive? No, you don't. I said, no, I'm not no pimp because I can't wait on no hoe to bring me no money.
Talk that shit. What?
You know what I'm saying? I can't wait on other people to be. I got to get my own motherfucking money. I gotta get out there. I gotta see how this shit is. I gotta make it work for me. So fuck all that old bullshit.
Right.
So you drove. That's what you did.
It made me mad. I had to drive.
Right.
Thank you.
So what I did, goddammit, I sat down, I called, the groomer, like, hey, you ready on that? He like, come on through, so I went and got cleaned up real quick. It didn't go nowhere.
Wait, hold up, man. Hold up.
Yeah, God damn it.
Stop all that over, man. Stop, speak clear, concise, and complete.
That's our goddamn host.
came up,
That's all.
came back. Master the joke. He was like, stop, knick-knack, paddywhack. And then, come on, one more time. Rewind.
So
I don't
what I
care.
did was, hey, that nigga eating like ain't nobody watching. Yeah, Dre. Yeah, he talking about you. Yeah,
I'm gonna take my motherfucking medicine. I don't give a fuck. Shit.
yeah, Dre.
One thing about an alpha male eats.
He got that. So what I did was I called my man. I got tired of looking in the mirror, and I was like, all right, it's time to go to the groomer. You know what I mean? Boom, boom. He come through. Tick, tick, tick. Cut off. Tick, tick. Spray. Look. Have me picture ready. You know, I'm like, he like, what's up? What's that cake? And I'm like, oh, nothing. I just want to, you know, just when I sit on the court. You know, what?
You ain't see that shit last week?
What?
The same scraggly ass bed we saw, motherfucker. You had to take a long look at yourself to know you had to go get that shit trimmed up.
You look like
He was doubtful.
Hey, man, hold up, wait.
Larry, he was doubtful.
And listen, this the other thing, Grady. That's uncharacteristic. That's uncharacteristic of you because your bed always in top form now.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Stop doing that.
Stop doing that, nigga.
All I'm saying is, man, I called a nigga. I said, listen here.
Drink a long neck Corona like you a baby. Like that.
Hey, man, really, it's just, you know, I ain't really, you know, hey, man. So,
You want me to tell you what that look like?
oh, my goodness. What? Please,
Yeah, tell him, bonehead.
You look like a porn star. The wrong time.
Yeah.
So listen here, man. I did some business, right? And I said, you know, I think, you know, the people that I was dealing with. So everybody in the chat room, be on the lookout for the Alpha Male Comedy Tour live special. So we've been going back and forth with a couple of venues, and you know, we're gonna see which one is beneficial for the brand. If it's not for the brand, fuck them, you know. So we got a couple spots out there. I think we got Chocolate Sundays. We'll see what they say down at the Laugh Factory. We'll see if they're willing to play ball. We got Baltimore, we got Chicago, we got Dallas, Miami.
Go somewhere else. Go somewhere else. Fuck LA. Go somewhere else.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Now let's go somewhere else.
Just because, you know what I'm saying?
Your
I
voice
gotta
can change twins.
the bread. Do the bread. Hey, cop, let me tell you something. You be nice, nigga. Okay?
Hey, Antron, Grady go between Miss Chalet and motherfucking Will Down.
Hey, fuck you, Larry.
with a splash of tone.
Boy, ass up. Stop laughing at that nigga in the chat room, y'all. Fuck Larry.
Grady said, "Fuck Larry."
Y'all always talking about me, and I love all y'all. Y'all always want to talk about me, but I don't do that, man.
You ain't got it.
All they have is nigga born from the camera.
So what?
I don't trust you to drink Coronas with two hands.
Right? It was heavy, the bottle heavy. You know, when you go get your, you know what I'm saying? You go get your shit done. You know, you got a ball head is on. You know what I'm talking about? I don't trust people to drink Corona with two. Hey, fuck you too, Jay Arbor. Fuck you too, Jay Arbor.
Wow.
Grady look like you drank that shit like them babies when they too big for the bottle. You like that?
Hey, nigga, didn't I say fuck you, nigga? Fuck you talking about? How keep dissing me, man? I know how to hold a motherfucker, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
Well, do it. Let me see. That's why you drink about that bottle from now on.
God damn, man.
You conscious.
We're gonna find you. We're gonna find
you. Ain't no drug deal. Antoine. Antoine here. Antoine. Cop Scott here. Leave him alone.
Grady.
Look at Twan. See, look at Twan. See that? It's sketchy, ain't it? You know what I'm talking about? You want to do it on the humble. Twan, let me see the shirt, the gay shirt.
Twan, that do look like a pride shirt, though, Twan.
Yeah, nigga on a gay shirt. You trying to?
Oh man!
Just look at you,
nigga.
Come on, man. You
doing solid colors or some all that badass shit.
It's colorful. Get up off my.
Hey,
that's
when
that's
social media, look at the t-shirt, please.
When we do the podcast, when we do the tour, when we come to Atlanta, do not, if you had them shirts, our audience gonna be totally fucking different.
Yeah.
All because of you, Pop.
I'm looking at you in San Francisco.
No, that.
San Francisco.
Hey, that shirt don't say "look at you." That shirt said "look at you."
Look at you. You gotta say it.
Look at you. Hi, Antoine. Hi, Antoine.
Don't take that.
Look at you.
Each and every one of y'all.
Hey, I know why he.
Y'all better leave the cop alone. You know that nigga white right there.
Tickets on all y'all cars tomorrow morning. How about that?
Well, I'm gonna come in a stolen car. I'm gonna come in a stolen
connection. Ballhead, your Uber has been revoked. I'm being revoked.
What? I'm about to fuck my money.
Hey, look, real quick before we get into the show, nigga. Twan, when that shit with your wife commented, nigga, I did about 30 push-ups, nigga. Do you hear me? I did not know you was getting punked like that. We got to talk, you know.
Did you get off the couch yet?
Yeah, okay. Did you get off the couch?
I'm the king of my castle.
Nigga, why the fuck she talking then?
Why you look to the side?
This nigga look to the side.
I'm the king of my castle.
Look like you making a hostage tape.
Let me tell y'all something. Run this goddamn shit back here.
Hey
man, if you don't reach over to your motherfucking right and get Larry his motherfucking glasses back.
Hey man, look. You know who that nigga sound like? That nigga sound like
that bald head. I was like, they look like the glasses I
Hey,
had on.
Twan, the way you was talking to the camera, I'm gonna talk to the other niggas. We ain't talking about you, Twan, but we talking about you. He sound like Cuddy off the Dead Presidents when he checked Lorenz Tate. He said, you know, I can drop a little bit something on Sarah, you know, and the baby. Because, you need a little something, I front you. You sound like Cuddy, nigga. Your wife ran the business, and I'm like, we gonna talk, because you can't have that behavior on the tour, little boy. Huh?
First of all, I need to make sure I can read these comments this week. I'm tired.
That's why I blink twice if you need us to call somebody.
Blink 4 times.
Real slow.
It would be a hitman for hire for ultimate feast. Hey, Illmatic, nigga.
Yes,
hey,
I will.
That's about the second one, nigga. That nigga on something, nigga. I like the chat room where they come in and rocking motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, we got who got the best one this week.
Yeah, we gotta do that, man.
Hey, Ballhead started a lot of shit with that.
Sidekick remind me of Forrest Whitaker.
It went up, boy.
That's so far, one, dude. That's so far.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. They be
we the only Forrest Whitaker you know that's looking straight at you.
Right. I'm sort of wondering, like, I'm looking at the camera. Oh, come on now.
Real quick, I tried to watch the Harlem shit. I can't get into it because I just can't get into it. All right, only because ain't none of us talking about
Forrest Whitaker.
Ain't about Sam Young, nigga. I don't really want to hear on no motherfucking Bumpy Johnson, and Sam Young from Chicago was out there too, nigga. So a lot of these niggas don't know who these niggas are. You understand? Right. So I can't really. I'm tired of the Bumpy Johnson shit. They did it with American Gangster. That should be the end of it. All right. It's other niggas out here that was running policy. I don't want to hear it. When they gonna do the Jeff Fort story? Not the movie, but keep doing the Jeff Fort shit. Then they bring Keith in. Then they bring in Mickey Caldwell. I want to see all the street niggas up. I think I'm going to have to push the envelope. Caldwell, Boxdale, Boone and Cole Black. We got to bring all Godfather. Thank you, Tosh. Grady can't watch it. It's the same shit. I'm like, I want to see other niggas that ran the underworld. That's why I said Sam Young, Chicago nigga. Look him up, everybody in the chat room. So if you niggas don't know who he is, I just told you his name, Sam Young. He looked like he got a mustache like Larry, and he built like Antoine, and yeah, on 47, like the low end, he ran that. His name is Sam Young. Everybody, yeah, that's what it is. So,
the dude is doing a chat room from the VIP section of hometown buffet. Wow.
Not what dude's name is. It's bald. Mark.
Say my name right up.
Yeah, his name is insult. Your mom.
Hey, Dre said money, green and grills. Hey nigga, that Otis, my fault. Money green.
Yeah,
and
I was
Otis.
like, I thought that was Otis. Maybe
I laughed, motherfucker. I can mess up.
Okay.
You've been messing up all day.
They're doing one right now, Illmatic. The BMF store, they're doing it right now. 50 Cent's doing it.
Man.
Yeah, I did a little walk. I got a walk in for that on that.
Yeah, so that's already moving.
Yeah, they filmed most of it down here in Atlanta.
Ain't Malcolm from Chicago, Grady? Okay, all right.
Malcolm who?
I don't know who. I think he's just talking. I think he just.
No, he talking about Malcolm. He think you know the last name.
Malcolm.
No.
Ain't no Sam Malcolm. It's Sam Young. Dre said Chicago.
Right,
Hilarious. That's my nigga Dre right there. He introduced me to the shit called Clubhouse. I tried it. I just got to keep trying it. I got to.
They're too sensitive on that.
No, because it seemed like it's a whole bunch of conversations. It's like a three-way talk conversation. A whole bunch of niggas on their phone and how y'all doing? Hey, pose real quick. So look, my wife. I don't want to hear that.
Bring John up. John came in. Bring John up.
Bring John up.
They be doing that shit.
Who John?
They got mad at me.
Mm-hmm.
They got mad at me on Clubhouse.
What you do?
They was talking about how men was doing wrong women in comedy. I mean, how men was doing women wrong in comedy. Like, telling them they got to fuck them to be on this show.
Full of bitter female.
Yeah. And I got on there and I said, well, y'all right. And that's wrong if any of these comics done that to a female. I said, but it's a lot of females, comedians, that got a lot of spots and positions being on their back. They from fucking. What do you mean?
You heard what he said. Let me say this. These female chicks, I'm not talking about the ones that really down to put their work in. So let me tell everybody that's in the chat room, if you got a cousin that's a comic or you got an associate that's in this, it's only 4 comics on this motherfucker. And the DJ know damn near every comic, because when they fly their ass to LA, they gotta run into DJ Sidekick. I don't give a shit who he is. The biggest nigga to the smallest nigga, and then the smaller nigga. Okay, so when these broads bring their ass into the business, it's a male-dominated sport. It's gonna be some horse that's gonna get through because the bitch funny. The bitch is funny. Then there's gonna be some horse that's just like laugh at the nigga joke who the top of the food chain, and when they're gonna grab the bitch and be like, sit here. Now get your ass, open your legs up, run to Chick-fil-A, go get our food. Matter of fact, stop off at the place so you can buy the blunt paper. Get a 12-pack for the crew. Get a box of Magnums because you about to bust down because you don't want to go back where you from and tell the people that I'm really not fucking funny. Okay?
You know that, right?
I'm sick of this shit where they keep talking about the comics. These bitches ain't funny. So what happened is when they get around gorillas, this is what gorillas do. They conquer shit. Okay, we gonna grab the broad like, come here, you funny? Let's see it. Then you put the whore on stage. Then you then you see how she is, and you be like, all right, she got potential. Because it's sidekick, you can say this. They either cute and they ain't funny. They either subpar and she got potential, or she look like biscuit batter and the bitch is a genius. It'll come out. What's that? Okay?
Or they be hilarious as hell. They be hilarious as hell and be shaped like me.
My nigga.
Boy, it's that
3 hours.
Boy.
Bro, they say he eat 3 hours straight. Nigga. Get that nigga. Right?
And they look like me. Hilarious.
I had an argument with them. That was the next thing I told them.
But so funny, Ballhead. The funny shit about it is like 5 people went through my head when you said that.
Yeah. I told them on the chat. I said, you got to think about it. A lot of the female comedians, some of them gotta fuck to get to the top. And because the pretty ones, they not funny. I don't know what the fuck that is about that. I probably know three females that are hilarious and look nice. And one of them is my girl Shiny Deep in Detroit. It's a lot of koala bear ass shaped motherfucking box booty motherfuckers that be getting standing ovation. Box booty.
Look. Hey, hold on, wait. Lady said she's seen it all. She said, lady seen it all.
She said, I've seen and heard about it.
Listen, this is what I'll say. And Larry, I'm gonna throw this question to you. So when you they going in on the chat room. T-Dot, Milwaukee. That's my nigga T-Dot, Milwaukee.
What up, T-Dot?
Yeah, that's my nigga. You remember him sidekick when we did Milwaukee?
Zanab is funny. Johnson, she's funny.
Zaynab funny.
Zaynab is funny.
But here they go. No, Mocha, I'm just talking comic shit, Mocha. They not bitches in the whole. That's what niggas call them. This what I say.
Shut up, nigga. I'm gonna eat it though.
This what I say.
I have my food now. I gotta have my dessert. God damn.
He says, "Ballhead got Swiss rolls on the back." They go. Hey, let me say this.
My edible ain't kicked in yet. I got that.
Oh, okay.
I know. Listen. This is what I want to say. I love all. Oh shit, Daphne Springs will make her because she cute.
Yeah.
Do the social media, real shit. But she's a hustler. She's in everybody's face too.
She hustling.
See, in entertainment, this is what we do. Okay. When we constantly building, sidekick is a DJ, because people talk about I ain't gonna say people, but when the female comics be like, I'm funny. This what the audience pay attention to. Audience pay attention to what's likable to them at that particular moment, whether it could be the content. They not paying attention if it's funny. Because I get away from people's like, oh man, he's a brilliant writer or she a brilliant writer. But I'm like, was it funny? We don't give a fuck how brilliant it is, how clever the joke was constructed. Is that person funny? That is it. I don't give a shit about Jess not funny. Joe Love.
Whoa.
Well,
said it.
No. I mean, I don't know her. So I don't know.
He's saying, is she funny? You ain't gotta know somebody to be funny.
I don't know it neither. I know what I seen ain't funny. Them skits be funny. And then them motherfuckers kind of wearing down to me, but
I think like this. This is what I tell everybody that's in the chat room and us right here. We can attribute and we get into the show. If these comics is not in the comedy club or really working on their material and they just being on their cell phone and creating videos, they in the way. That's the problem. You got to do the homework.
They were
trying to graduate to headliner, and they don't know what it is to be an opener, feature, guest.
They was in the way, Gray. They was. Now we got wise to the game. See, let me tell you, the thing about the internet comics and us, we was looking at that shit like, yeah, you funny for a minute, 2 minutes, or however they go, 3 minutes.
What you gonna do for 45 to an hour?
You funny for 3 minutes or however it is on that phone. Get your ass on this stage and hold this 45. Hold a 20.
So let me ask Sidekick.
With no editing, no retakes, none of that shit. Just straight 45.
And you know what?
Let me ask you. So when the female comics, everybody says, you guys think Tori is funny. Julie, I love you. She gotta work. She gotta work. She gotta work. She gotta work at it. Stay your ass on stage. She talking about Tori Hart. Sidekick. So
I don't know her.
Sidekick. So when doing the let's say the females come to Chocolate Sundays,
right?
Do you know that they funny, or do you be like, all right, well, let's see. What's the life expectancy?
If I don't know who you are, I've never seen you before, I give everybody the exact same, canvas. It's clean. Do you? Are you harder on women than men? Kinda, because most of them come out with the dick jokes or the what a man, man bashing. It's almost like for guys to say, give it up for the ladies. Girls going to dick jokes and what a man's supposed to do. He's supposed to pay this. He's supposed to do those type of jokes are easy to me. So once you go there, I'm done. I'm good. So that's the hard part right there. Okay. And they all kind of do it, but it's like you got to get real clever with it. You got to be very clever. Tyree is clever as fuck with how she writes. Very good. She's yeah. Yeah.
No. That's what I said. That's why I said when people get to talking that clever writing shit, when they get to talking that inspiration writing shit, is it funny? I don't give a fuck about the cleverness.
She's very funny, and she's fun. She got both guys. She's running with both sides of the coin.
Yeah, she thick as a motherfucker. I like Tyree.
And she write TV, so she's a triple threat. I mean, she's on stage. She got I seen her do 3 different
Somebody
sets.
still got to put in that position for her to be seen and be said like that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them internet comics, they do that shit from the phone. Right. Go to them little hole in the walls. Go on, get your ass on in an arena. The best thing I ever told an internet comic that I know that was trying to get in the game.
Brown, very funny.
Coco Brown got that shit.
I said, go host first. Learn how to host first.
Right.
And every time you doing something in the middle of the motherfucker, I told him the same thing Dion told me. Try a new joke every time you touch the stage.
There you go.
G shit.
Yeah.
So
don't run from the joke. Like do the joke.
Stay in there.
Stay in there.
Stick with it.
And stop blaming the crowd. Man, y'all a hard crowd. Man, what's wrong with y'all? Hey, nigga, you the only one we listen to.
Well, y'all gonna act like that tonight, huh? Or y'all gonna be like that tonight? Okay.
What they say, Twan? Do it again.
Y'all gonna be like that tonight? What's up with that? What got nigga jump my bag of tricks now? I gotta go for the ass supposed to.
Hey, Larry, I gotta ask you, brother.
I'll be in the back and I'll be like,
hey, Larry, what you think? Because I'm gonna ask you, did you know who Jesse Lash was? And you the king of Baltimore, nigga, in my opinion. Have you heard of Shorty do work in there?
Couple things. Jess is a star. It's not always the same thing as being a comic. She got famous before she really could get her experience as a comedian. She has a lot of potential to be a great comedian, but like Baldhead said, there's a lot of work to be done. And just doing the skits and all of that, the comedy game has flip-flopped. So it's really not about who's the funniest now, it's about who can put asses in the seat. So if you got 5 million followers, the comedy club will book you because you fill up their club. They don't give a fuck if you're a seasoned, experienced comic.
Don't give 2 asses.
And so what happens is that kind of fucked it up for comics like us because it's like we opening for a motherfucker who may not even be as
who open up. Who opening up?
Grady. Just let me make the point. We know you ain't doing it, Grady.
Yeah,
Okay?
right, you think you get my manager to tell Grady Beard to open up?
Right.
I don't know none of them niggas. Make them earn it. Go ahead.
Ego just jumped out there and was like, let me get this.
Yeah, I had to.
So
You can't jump
what I'm
line.
saying is, she has a lot of potential before. It's been a minute since I've seen her, so I don't know if she got better.
No, nigga.
But when I saw her, the first time I saw her, I was like, shorty, you a star. You know what I mean? Like, I know you're gonna be a star. You just gotta do the work. And I talked to her, and she's definitely interested in doing the work and getting to that place. But I don't know if that's happened yet. But she's a nice looking girl. She got charisma. She got all the intangible shit. It's just a matter of doing the work. Now, there's some females who from Baltimore that are funny. They grind like Ray Diva, like Maria Sanchez, like Ty Davis,
Corey B. It's a couple of them.
Corey B.
I said from Baltimore, nigga.
Oh, my bad.
Stiletto. It's some and they got some young chicks under them like Woo Woo. It's a young sister named Chris Style. You can see the writing, you can see the growth every time I see them step on stage. And
Wait.
They
Did
also
you say the comic named Woo Woo?
Yeah, she a big girl, but she a real pretty girl, big girl. But they making noise. They touring, they doing their thing. It's called She More Funny Tour.
Okay.
And so it's a good thing. But if Jess do the work, I think Jess could definitely become a great comic. But she got to do the work. And from talking to her, I just talked to her recently. She's interested in doing the work.
It's three female comics from Chicago that I got way big confidence. It's Jess, Corey B, and there's one they kind of sleep on right now. Her name Mo Good. Mo Good is growing. Corey and like if you're doing the pecking order, Corey and Jess is before her. Mo Good, I done seen her, and she is a monster now that's grown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's doing the work. That's really what it be, man. You gotta. I remember niggas would come. I had them dungeon ass rooms, them gutter rooms. They would come and bomb at them motherfuckers. This is how I knew they wanted to redeem their shit. Man, ball, hey, when can I come back?
Mm-hmm.
You know, because a nigga probably that night and then on the way home and that thought for that whole weekend gonna see where they went wrong.
True.
Some motherfuckers is like you can run across the street and make it. Some motherfuckers jump out in front of the car. And them motherfuckers jumped out in front of the car. They thought, but I'm gonna tell you some crazy shit. I had a room called Cats. It was the most ghettoest room I ever had in life. And I always kept the ghetto room. I was the king of the ghetto room, nigga, one time. So
yes, you were.
Grady came to that motherfucker. LeVar came through that motherfucker. LeVar was bombing until he did that T.I. shit. That's when he came up with that part like, damn, I got to turn into another motherfucker for y'all to laugh.
Oh, shit.
But I'm going to tell you, Dion bombed in there. Man, I could go on and on, but I'm going to tell you who flipped that motherfucker like nobody. Flame Monroe.
Really?
Wow.
Flame, listen. Flame
Wow.
Cat.
That
Flame.
nigga funny though. That nigga funny.
Yeah.
This on the low end.
Is it a nigga or is it?
No, this on the low end sidekick about a hood in the hood.
Right.
You talking about 47th Street?
Yes, that one. Right? We do it, nigga. Flame come up that motherfucker. Flame was somewhere like, man, I heard you got a banging room. I want to come do it. I was like, all right, motherfucker, come on. Man, Flame cool. Man, Flame came in that motherfucker's sidekick with 6 drag queens. Hey,
Wow.
let me tell you something. Niggas was walking up to me like, hey man, what the fuck going on, man? Who was that? I said, man, with the comedian, man. Funny.
I got that shit, boy.
Now, let me tell you what I did. I sat back and watched some gangsters.
True.
Funny niggas.
Hey, them niggas was doing this. Killers was in that motherfucker looking at them motherfuckers like, Flame got up there. Flame said some shit. It was broke the room in half. I see some of you hoodlum thug ass, kill ass niggas looking at all this ass. I lost my mind. Niggas, women went up. It was over with. And that's how he broke the ice. And then he went to doing regular shit. He wasn't even talking about, this, that, and the other.
Right.
And I said, man, this motherfucker is a Flame always been a beast, but I never seen Flame do a room like that. I tore that motherfucker apart. I told every nigga that came in there that bombed, that had all them names, I said, Flame just flipped my room.
He'll definitely do it.
What room?
Go ahead and he'll do all that shit. Like whoever come here say, hey man, Sidekick just flipped the room. I don't know what y'all niggas doing. This, he would do shit like that. I swear to God.
I don't know what it is.
Just walk away.
I'm the worst nigga in the world. I'm the worst nigga in the world when it comes to all that new comic shit and all showing them all that love. Nigga, you gotta work for this shit. This shit like gang banging to me. This a gang, nigga. You can't get in this shit, nigga. You ain't put no stripes in. You ain't killed no show. Yeah. You ain't stood him up, and nigga, get the fuck away from me, man.
Real shit.
Why? Hey, and George Wilburn worse than me. And I probably got it from him because that's one of my mentors. Me and George was standing at the bar talking to a motherfucker one day, and the motherfucker we talking to each other, and the nigga walked up and said, hey man, George, I want to ask you something real quick. Excuse me. I said, how long you been doing comedy? So I'm in for a year and a half. It's not enough time. Goodbye. Nigga, I started climb on that bar, nigga. I was laughing so like George a fucking fool.
Larry, who that?
He said, you
can't. Ballhead to call me G checking. Hey, such out here using your name. You know this bitch?
That sound like that, nigga. That sound like that.
That's my people's. Look out for him. And he was like, all right, cuz you know me. I don't like that shit. Motherfucking name dropping shit. I'm going to check. They don't know you my motherfucking nigga. I'm going to check that shit. And I'm like,
hey, no, I'll tell a motherfucker right there. I'm going to go call that right now. See what you want. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, but I got to see Justiniece when she featured for Corey. I saw her. I heard Corey B is a fucking animal. I saw Justiniece. Justiniece was funny. I liked her, and it was some female. But the thing is, somebody said it in the chat. Male or female, you gotta work on your craft. It's as simple as that.
You got to.
Period.
So this is what I want to get into, fellas, because y'all know we comics. Sidekick, you damn near a comic, nigga. You be with all the comics in the world.
Damn fool. That's the
with us. So we talk about you too, nigga. So
Sidekick is an appraiser.
Yeah, that's what he is. I get it.
That's
a good point.
Like,
yeah. Checking them out. They
we give him the pass. He gets a we give him like the he's an honorary comic. We be like, all right, because everybody loves him.
Honorary.
Yeah, he honorary.
I don't bullshit about it. Like I really take comic serious because I see it. I see the ones who really put the work in and do this shit for real, and the genius of it. And then I see the motherfuckers come in and they be playing with it. I'll be like, nigga, like, why?
I knew you was a comic. I know you was a comic, nigga. When you called me about that Donnell Rollins shit, and Donnell called, I said, listen, man, that nigga ain't gonna lie to me. For what? Why would he say that? So he was like, no. Like Ballhead, Twan, Larry, that nigga Donnell Rollins, I sent him a text. I said, OG, when you get a chance, call me. Let's talk right quick. He called me, and I told him, look, nigga, my man that DJ for the tour, I love you, nigga. I ain't never did nothing to you. What's happening? Talk to me. Like, yo, son, what the fuck is he talking about? I said, in the way when he said, who told you that? I said, DJ Sackett. He said, Sackett.
Right.
I'm gonna call him and I'm gonna talk to him because I had it's energy.
Tony Cooper,
it's energy shift that quick, and I was like, all right, Sidekick. He respects the craft.
You remember that nigga from St. Louis?
Donnell Rollins,
the Ashy Larry nigga.
Yeah,
Donnell Rollins from DC.
That nigga funny. That
that
nigga
nigga was hilarious. So when he did this, when he did it, it threw me the fuck off. Like it really threw me the fuck off because this nigga got
jokes.
Piles of shit.
He got jokes. He got
Jokes
real
on
jokes.
top of jokes. So when he did it, I was asleep. I was in a dead sleep in the back. Like, okay, this nigga about to do 2 hours, so I'm about to go to sleep. And I was knocked out, and I heard some stuff. I think it was a tomato joke he did, or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I said, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. He told me.
I was like,
Hey, it'd be amazing when it's a nigga that you know got status and got material.
got material to do it.
And you know what that's just like? It's just like when you find out a cop is fucked up, all his cases, you got to look at all his cases. Now I got to look at all your jokes.
All your right. So
when
I
that happened to you, how that happened to you, Antoine?
I knew something was coming when you said that. I was sitting back
when he
here
cut me
waiting.
off, I was like, he's going somewhere.
He said, I said, I'm about to be in the mix in a minute. He goes, okay, all these cases.
Oh, hey, Grady. I forgot to mention Michelle, too. I got to mention
yeah, man. Damn. We both bogus. We both bogus for that. Michelle, yeah.
I got to mention Michelle.
She's hilarious.
But I ain't really put her in that because she's such an OG. Like, you know what I mean? I really was talking about up and coming, but she a motherfucking vet.
I met her through y'all and went to high school with her husband. Didn't you know?
She predate me, and I got like 20, 21 years, and she was doing it before me.
I'll say this. I'll say about that nigga.
Wait, real quick. Let me clear this up. Wait. Let me clear this up real quick because I don't want him to come back. When I talked to him,
he put it on his Instagram. We talked.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
When I talked to him, I gave him straight up what it was, and he was like, "Yo, maybe it was in my, my work, just thinking about it because it wasn't the full joke. It was kind of like it really wasn't the punchline, but it was inside the joke." And I was like, "Well, that's my nigga. Like if I wasn't fucking with him, then, but I can't. If you my niggas, and if I hear a bald head joke, I'm gonna be like, nigga, we like to talk, and I'm gonna call bald head like, nigga, you gonna have to talk about that."
Hey, that's a different call though. Like the call that he got from Grady, he's not gonna get that call from me.
Well, wait. Let me clear it up. When we talk, his first words were because I opened up for him in Cleveland. I said, that I opened up for you.
Goddamn right.
So you can't tell me that you don't know. The whole world knows that bit.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Don't ever tell nobody that shit. I'm Grady. When I called you and you called me and said, man, let's go do Cleveland together, I go do it. We come do the Kumbaya shit. The money was great. I had a great time. You saw how big my presence was in Cleveland due to my family. If Sidekick calls me, he was like, but listen, I said, but nigga, he DJs the tour. You can't tell me shit about that nigga. That nigga wouldn't call me for that. And so he said, I'm a recollect. And we hashed it out. And he said,
called me. He was trying to yell at me. He was trying to get the rah-rah.
He was gonna call you.
I'm a New York nigga too. Whoa. Like, nigga, I don't speak nothing unless I'm speaking it. So I know what you said. Now, if you said it on it just was in your repertoire. There's times where I hear a mix. Like I always say, it was this mix that my homegirl DJ EQ from Houston did. Funny as it was dope as hell.
He is funny now. He funny.
Yeah. So I told her, I said, yo, I'm about to take that joke. I'm gonna take that mix. And every time I do it, I shout her out. So I can understand when something happened like that. I mean, you hear something that's funny, it's and it's related to what you're doing.
Yeah.
But yo, don't get mad when somebody stepping on somebody's shit. Like it's just what it is. I mean, King.
I was trying to tell you that
that edible high. You
had it, by the way. I don't give a fuck. But listen, let me tell you something.
If you for last 10 or 20 years, there are a lot of
Grady go. Go ahead.
But Mark, let me answer.
Still trash.
Mark, making it.
Mark Detail said it. Go ahead.
Making it is not the same as being funny. So you got a lot of motherfuckers that's beasts that never made it.
Talk
And you got some people that's not that funny that made it. So they're not the same thing. The skill level in making it is not always the same.
True.
Just want to clear that up.
And so some niggas that could make it, either they scared of them or they some other shit wrong with it. Because I know a lot of niggas that should be
right.
But some of them some fucked up ass individuals, you know.
Not to say this, but like
I just trying to tell you, I remember it again.
The edible has landed.
When you told Grady that Grady's phone calls is gonna be, you know, cool, and it's gonna be a long conversation, and it's gonna go that way, but it's gonna end up right. So the person who you talking to, you know, me, I'm just gonna call the motherfucker. Sidekick call me and say, man, this motherfucker just did your joke. I'm gonna find this nigga number, get this nigga number, like, hey, where you at? I'll be there
right now.
I'm on my way, or I'll be there tomorrow. What's up? What you? Let's need stop. Where you at? I smacked the nigga on stage at Riddle.
See,
on my joke.
Thank you, Ballhead, for letting me know. Not your ass.
No, it was Sunday night at the old Riddles. D-Ray was hosting. Super fact. D-Ray was the only nigga that I think in Chicago that out promoted me self-promotion.
Right.
That nigga
handle it, yeah.
He had a 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and a midnight show.
3 shows.
It was no other comedy club in Chicago that ever done that, and he only did it on one night.
Sunday night. The original Chocolate Sunday.
It's super.
Hey.
Chocolate Sunday. That was 1995, 96. The original Chocolate Sunday.
Chocolate Sunday started in 1991. Stop it. Back up. Sit down.
They came to Chicago first, and they'll tell you. The original was in D.C., so we can keep going.
The original was in New York, to be honest with you.
Yeah, we can go everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
The original was in Virginia. It was really in Virginia.
It was in Baltimore.
Virginia was first with Chocolate Sundays. With Virginia first, right then in Jamestown.
No, I'm gonna tell you,
Virginia was the first Chocolate Sundays. Now
I'm gonna tell you where the first Chocolate Sundays at. It was in Nebraska. Shit, with no black people. It was
no black people. They was really eating chocolate sundays.
Right, they was really eating chocolate sundays.
Fargo, Minnesota.
Oh shit! All right, man. Let's get into it, man. I want to tell y'all, man.
We never start a show, but we always
we get around to it.
We have fun, man.
Down on the like it, share it, and subscribe. Let's get that.
There you go. Yeah, like, share, subscribe.
Thank you.
Like, share, subscribe.
Yeah,
y'all follow our
share,
subscribe. So this is what I want to say, man. I don't know the people that seen the latest episode on Alpha Nation when I had Wildcat on there. I did one where Marazio Vance was on there, you know. So May's mental health.
Nigga's funny.
Thank you. He's definitely funny.
That nigga's funny.
I had those 2 comics, and I think mostly every comic that comes on there is talking about their mental space, where they at in life, where they like to be, and you know, the correlation of comedy / comedians, you know what I'm saying? The depression, right? And forms of mental illness. So, Ballhead.
Yeah.
What made you come up with comedy over depression, bro? Because when I saw you do that, when I saw you talk about comedy over depression, I mean the t-shirt, when I surprised you that day, me and my sister.
Yeah.
And I said, what is that fuck is he selling? So we looking, and I'm like, he's selling t-shirts and come here. So I'm looking at you on stage, and then you performing at the Dayton game, and I'm looking like, that nigga ain't depressed. I'm thinking to myself, G. I'm just thinking to myself, like, Ballhead can be depressed. Like, he a big kid. He like me. That's why we get along. So
let me tell you how it really kicked off. Y'all, I don't know if y'all know. I I had a brother who was a comedian also. He was a comedian before me.
Okay.
My brother's name was Floyd J. Phillips, right? He won the Bay Area. He won a lot of stuff. He did more mainstream and was killing. But my brother,
he didn't know. I didn't know he was his brother.
Right.
Go ahead.
My brother never been on TV, but he had been all over the country. His main thing was used to do comedy with the troops. So now this is the beginning of me. This is the beginning of me falling in love with what my brother did.
Okay.
I was in Minnesota, selling dope. I told him, when I told him after my other brother died, I said, "Hey man, I'm finna do comedy, man." He's like, "Man, you bullshit." I said, "I'm for real, man. You know I got a lot of stories, a lot of shit." So he said, "Do you got a headshot?" I said, "What you say?" He said, "Do you got a headshot?" I said, "Nigga, I get hit all the time. Fuck is you talking about, nigga?" My brother was such an asshole. He didn't explain to me what it was. That nigga hung up the phone on me, right? So I'm calling back this nigga and ask. I'm like, maybe something wrong with his phone. 3 days later, he sent a headshot of himself from Flint, Michigan, where he lived there, not Flint, it was in Michigan though. I opened it up. He said, "This is a headshot, dumbass. Now when you call, I can answer," and signed his name. So you got to realize the level of assholeicity I had to start with.
Assholeicity.
Yeah, I made that up.
I was say that's a word, dude.
That's that we talking. That's that we talking.
Marlon and Dion already had told me, you know, and I kind of kicked it off with them. But fast forward, my brother dies, right? So when my brother died, it's like
Zach laughing his ass off.
My brother,
my sister walked out. I said, "That's that weed talk." She goes, "The weed talk?" Well, I'm about to enter that conversation.
Where the weed at?
Hell no. But my brother,
come on, Kyle. We can't do that.
My brother died, and it fucked me up. It fucked me up because all I ever wanted to get, like, we did a show and we did 3 shows together. One was at Jokes Nosa, did one at the White Club, and he was like, "Yeah, you finna bomb, boy. I'm finna tell everybody in the family you ain't shit. You finna bomb." Because we did, I forgot the name, but it was a club in Detroit, all white. I got the picture of them, put it on a thing. All white motherfucker parties. I went out there, and my brother, he was the only person that could scare me, like, "You ain't finna do shit. You ain't finna do shit. You finna bomb. I'm telling you." He said, "I'm finna call Daddy right now. I'm gonna let him listen." Hey, that's it. So y'all think I'm an asshole. That nigga was the king. Hey, nigga, I wanted to first thing I got in my mind, I said, if I could never bomb, if I bomb, I'm finna shoot myself in the head right now. I'm gonna kill myself. That's gonna erase the bomb. Hey, nigga, I got up there and told them people about me and who I was. They fucking died laughing. I got a standing ovation. My brother, he did this when I got off stage. Back in the hotel room, we was talking. He was like, "Nigga, you killed that shit. I'm proud of you, nigga. I can't never say that you can't do this and that no more. But I swear on everything I love, I ain't never telling nobody this shit. Ain't nobody gonna know that what? You bomb. You bomb tonight." Hey, that nigga, I hated that nigga. So when we did our other shows together, we had future plans of doing the Phillips brother tour or something like that, but he had got sick. My brother had been sick ever since when I called him and told him about that picture, my brother had been sick ever since then. So he was going to the hospital, he come out the hospital, going to the hospital. One time I drove him to the airport, he fell out on the plane. They had to turn the plane back and bring him back here. He been through it all. So when the nigga told me, "Hey, I need you to come see me," I said, "Man, I'm gonna get up there the weekend." He said, "Man, I might not have a weekend." I'm like, "Man, get the fuck out of here. Your ass always get out the hospital." He said, "Look, bro, I really need to see you, man." I said, "All right, man, I'm gonna get there." I didn't go because I'm thinking I'm going the weekend. My brother died. My other brother called me and told me, my younger brother called and said my brother died. And I was stuck. Had to drive down there, go to the funeral. Came back to Chicago. Still got this on my head. I'm trying to hit these stages. And I'm hitting them stages. And on the stage, I feel good. Off stage, fucked up. But then every day that 1 week started, I had 7 friends of each day get murdered in Chicago. So I'm looking at that and it's growing and growing and growing. Literally the count number that I lost to friends in Chicago in 2 years I was there for that child support was 36 niggas, man. I got 36 numbers in my phone right now that I can't call no more. So I noticed one day, one of my other buddies said, man, you been looking depressed, man. What's wrong? I'm nigga, I ain't depressed. Nigga, I'm a motherfucking gangster. Fuck you mean? Crass. That nigga say, what gangster movie you ever looked at and the nigga that was the gangster had on some sad music and he was looking in the wind? He said that nigga was depressed. So I started reading up on the shit, man. I started Googling it, the symptoms and man, I was like, damn, I've been depressed like a motherfucker. I got up, I got right on Facebook and said, hi, my name is Baldhead Phillips. I suffer from depression. I got 7,000 motherfuckers commenting, thanking me. A couple of comics was hitting me and like, man, gee, I never knew that. I could never look at you and see that. So I realized when I was going on stage and doing shows all this time, that was the only thing that was keeping me popping. And so I came back and I was like, I gotta do something like this. This comedy is killing my depression when I'm on stage. So that's how I started, comedy over depression. Now somebody do a show. See how many people, because black people, when I started reading up doing the Larry Lancaster, getting educated about it, I goddamn it realized it's a lot of people that suffer depression and don't even fucking know they're depressed. It's a lot of people that, especially men, we don't want to talk to nobody about it. So I said one way I could cure it is I start a show and it's called Comedy Over Depression. Anybody that's ever been depressed, they're gonna see that.
Right.
If they don't like comedy, they're gonna now try comedy. And they're gonna laugh. It's like a new drug, they're gonna try the new drug. The motherfuckers that's been knowing, when I laugh, I gotta forget about shit. And that's what I came up with, the whole comedy over depression thing. I still suffer from it sometimes, but my depression was different. I never felt like I was gonna kill myself. Probably feel like I'll kill me a motherfucker, but I never did. I just, that's how I feel.
So let me say this, because I think here's the misconception that Antoine, Baldhead, Larry, Grady, we can all go through. People always think comics is always supposed to be on. That's their assumption because we tell jokes on stage, right? So how do you cope with that, Antoine? Do you feel like someone said, well, when they find out you work and then at the show and because all of us, that's why I can get along with all of y'all. Baldhead has a personality. Larry, Baldhead himself, Antoine, and myself, we really all introverts. The funny niggas are always introvert niggas. They know how to talk to others, but we really get into our shell. So when they see somebody like Antoine Scott and they say, Twan, why you ain't being funny? Ain't you a comic? You ever had that? And how do you cope with that?
That's all the time. I know all y'all can feel the same about when you going somewhere, you're hanging out with family or friends, and you just go, you sit there, and you chilling, you good. You know what I mean? But everybody looking at you like, hey, come on, you supposed to be, come on, what's wrong? I said, ain't nothing wrong, yo. Man, what's wrong with you, man? Dude, ain't nothing wrong, man. I'm chilling. But like you said, everybody feel like you supposed to be like telling a damn joke every time you walk into the room, every time you walk into the barber shop. The barber said, man, why you don't be tripping when you come in here? I said, nigga, because I ain't on stage. I come to get a haircut. And I can sit there and chill and get a haircut. I didn't come in here to entertain y'all.
We should start all walking around with court jester suits on. So when we go in the place, we're like, da-da-da! Sir, this is Walgreens. What are you doing? I'm gotta happen every eye. Fuck out of here, man. Man, what's wrong, Baldhead? I used to make people stop fucking with me. What's wrong with you, bald head? Thinking about shooting this motherfucking place up. I'm out.
Hey, I know what. Your face was serious too. What?
Yeah.
It's only one or two people that can tell. They can ask me. You know, I said to my real friends, "What's wrong with me? My mama or my daughter?" And only one of them. You know, I got 6 motherfucking daughters. The rest of them motherfuckers, they're, what wrong, Daddy? Why you don't want to go nowhere? Hey, look, bitch, you just like your mama. Go on, my mama asks me what's wrong. I know my mama see that.
Right.
Got you. Yeah. So Larry, how do you deal with that with somebody? Well, you always been a serious dude since I've been around you, L. So how do you cope with that when you go into another place that people don't know you, or do you get it the same like Antoine and everybody else? What do you do?
Yeah, it's like people think I call it dance, monkey dance. Like I went to cookouts and different functions, and motherfuckers think you supposed to entertain them, and you got to let them know, like, look, I'm not here to entertain you. I'm off.
Right.
But also on the mental illness tip, I actually started doing comedy because my mom suffered from mental illness. She was actually a paranoid schizophrenic. And so growing up, I had to deal with that. She would hear voices and have episodes. And, you know, at that time, Black people didn't really understand mental illness. They still don't to a degree, but they're getting a little better with it. So it was like, she crazy. She the crazy person in the neighborhood, you know. And I had to deal with that as a kid. So the kids used to tease me about it. And I had to be good at coming back with it. And so that's how I developed my comedy skill, like joning and cracking on motherfuckers and all of that, right? And so what started off as a defense mechanism developed into a skill. What y'all niggas laughing at?
Get up, Larry. Get up, Larry. Ball is stupid ass.
What ball here say?
When we be roasting each other, Larry be so mad. Yes, hey, Jessica, your motherfucker eyelash don't touch no more. Your motherfucker, when we get you got no motherfucker. You like, nigga, what? You ain't roasting, nigga. You damn near threatening me, motherfucker.
Go ahead, Larry. Go ahead.
No, but it's like so that's where that stuff came from, man. And it is a correlation between, not like a lot of comics don't actually have mental illness, but they either grew up with somebody who had mental illness, because that shit run in my family. And so like, a lot of my siblings have it, my aunts, you know, I told you my mom. And at times I think I have, you know, some mild form of it. Like when I get depressed, I just go to sleep. I want to sleep all day. And so it's like a reset button for me. And so the way I fight against that is I just make myself do shit. So whenever I feel myself getting to that point where I just don't feel like doing anything and I just want to sleep, I force myself to get up. I force myself to go work out. I force myself to engage the world. And then by doing that, I kind of come out of it. But it's been time. Like, first of all, you got to recognize that it's happening to you. And then you got to kind of counteract it. And if you just let it go, you end up self-medicating. You end up doing a lot of shit. But man, yeah, comedy is definitely an outlet for all of that for me.
Yeah, I think even when I started doing it, when I started doing stand up, I was in a, you know.
Okay, I'm out.
Larry.
Hey, boy,
I wonder why he's doing like this and he ain't got no hand in his head.
No,
here's the sticking his skull out. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? But Larry, you talking, so I can't really chime in.
No, look.
He's doing this shit. What is he doing?
Great. I took an edible too, right? And I can see myself, and I'm like, God damn, my head look like a fucking toupee. I actually was thinking, Y'all don't see me trying to adjust the camera angle. Like, yo, why the fuck? But at some point, I said, fuck it. You know what I feel like? Alan Payne. You know how Alan Payne had that toupee and shit?
Man.
That G Money. So I was looking at the shit like, yo, my shit look weird. I keep trying to turn the camera.
Rich, I'm up, goddammit.
Nigga, I cannot.
Right here, yo.
I don't want no dope that's gonna make me uncomfortable, nigga. I'm wondering why you keep doing this shit, Larry.
Right, the whole thing, I'm like, do he need his glasses?
Yeah, because you're a comic. I'm like,
I do that goddamn. This motherfucker right here, man. Yeah, I do that.
Like the sister just said, her mom is suffering from remembering right now. She thinks I'm in the room with her right now. I've been gone for 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? That'll on a nigga.
That sound like dementia.
Yeah, but put it like this. When I started, even when seeing your son get hurt, you lose your father out of the blue, sidekick, you was there, you know what I'm saying? And just being able to think, I've always tried to stay mentally tough. It's not the money. Nothing else matters. Keeping that mental toughness. That's really, so I, think I'm a point guard.
You know what, Grady? Not to interrupt your train of thought. One of the greatest performances I ever seen is when you had just lost your dad and you came to DC. Yep. You was in Bethesda.
Father's Day.
Remember that shit?
Father's Day show.
And I had a show and I came down after my
show
and caught the
Joe Claire.
Nigga, you killed that motherfucker.
Man, you know what I was thinking? I was pissed. I was angry. Right. You was there because it was like not Eddie. What's the nigga? Joe Claire switched the lineup. Like, you gonna headline this show, you gonna headline that show. I'm like, I ain't got to headline nothing. The money is still the same. Let me just go up and do my shit. And Joe Claire, he was like, man, this is my little man, this is my nigga, y'all gonna join. But we gave me the mic and walked off, but then peeked around that corner just to see if I was gonna bomb. And I walked that way, and I was like, oh, this nigga, he don't know. All right, I'm about to destroy this room. And Kyle Groom's like, nigga, save me some. I'm like, my man don't think that, you know what I'm saying? He ain't paying attention. Like, nigga, you said Grady, nigga. It's the alpha male of the comic right now. I'm destroying this room. So I use that all that. I think just my mental is, when you already behind the wall of defeat, I'm supposed to get in that corner and fight. That's it. So keeping a mental, getting ready to perform in front of these fucking strange niggas who is that? Who is he? So I absorb all their energy and I be them. That's what I do. I become them. So, when you loss is loss. And I didn't know what to do. I could drink, still didn't go away. I didn't smoke weed. I was smoking cigars, still don't go away. So I was like, well, what the fuck am I doing? I don't need to do this shit no more. I don't need to do it no more. You know what I'm saying? So, man, and people don't know there's a lot of pressures in being in the entertainment business because you self-employed. Do you believe that, Sidekick?
Hell yeah. But I think the best comics are the most fucked up comics, to be honest with you. So comedy is off of pain, off of that point. So I haven't seen too many. I had a great life and come with great material. Most of the ones that oh my God, they hilarious, are going through a lot of shit on the background.
Yeah.
Grady, we're gonna get you help. Don't worry, Grady, we got you.
We got you, Grady. We got you, man.
Hey, man, Twan. The press of this business, brother.
Huh?
I said do you feel the pressures of being in this business? The pressure of trying to make it, because
he showed me. I remember that, Joe.
Yeah, Larry. Yep, Larry. Yep. Larry lost his. Yep. His day his mama died. Yep. Go ahead, Twan.
You said, do I feel the pressure of the business?
Yeah, when you get off your 9 to 5, that's just to sustain. But the shit you want to do, you feel the pressures when we got to look at you with the tie-dye logo. Look at you. You know what I'm saying, dude?
I don't feel these days and times, man. I don't feel no pressure, man. It is what it is. I'm enjoying myself, enjoying life.
Right.
You know what I mean? But in the beginning, everybody want to be the next whatever, the next Eddie Murphy, the next Red Fox, the next whatever. Until you get into the business of comedy, the shadiness of comedy, the bullshit of comedy. Once you find out all the stuff as you putting your time in this business, you get to see it's so much more than you just being funny, because you know funny ain't got shit to do with it.
With the business, exactly.
It's just the nature of the business. All of who you know, right place, right time. It's so many factors that just go into the business. And in the beginning, you put that pressure on yourself because I want to make it. I want to be the next. Oh, I want to be that one. Oh, and after a while, you're like, man, I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna be prepared and ready when the time comes. Like when you call me for the Alpha Male Comedy Tour.
Gooch, I want to talk about it. Gooch, I want to talk about it.
You know what I mean? So when you got to be prepared for when the phone call or the timing comes, just be ready for it. Until then, man, just enjoy the ride.
Ballhead, wow. Wait, Twan, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Twan, your daytime and nighttime, do they ever cross paths where there's a problem either way?
No, because I only started going back working full time when the pandemic hit.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So I was doing this like that before, because I was on the road, I was gone. But when the pandemic hit, I was just in a situation where I was able to go ahead and slide back, back in there.
Went to the precinct. You went to the precinct. You need some more hours.
You know what I mean? Because as you all know, when we all make money on the road doing what we do, you know what I mean? Then you live in a certain lifestyle. Then all of a sudden, of course, you stashing, you having fun, you stashing, but you got so much going out, but ain't no problem because it's coming in every week. Big show here, big show there. You on the road. Oh, I'm good. All of a sudden that joint hit. You like in the beginning, everybody like, all right, this joint be over in a minute.
Right.
All right, we good. Then May, June, we good. Then July, what the turn the news up. Y'all be quiet. The CDC.
What the fuck they saying now?
What is that? August, September. Hey, y'all cut that goddamn light off. Who water is this? Y'all in here wasting water. Y'all need to drink this whole goddamn water. Take a bottom up. Shit start getting real. October. Ain't nobody getting shit for Christmas.
Don't ask me for shit.
So hey, let me get that. I put tickets on cars. Let me come on.
Boy.
Hey, it started getting real. And as the weeks and the months went on, it started getting real and reality hit. And money started, your little savings, you all right? And they're just doing like this, you all right? But you like, wait a minute.
Right.
Phone calls,
I just want to say this. Whoever watching this right now, if y'all don't realize that man just rambled real shit off the top of his head,
right?
What y'all think gonna happen when we come to y'all fucking town? The truth is hilarious. He would have got y'all would have been standing up in the middle of the aisle,
like dying.
Because he's doing that damn reality. As we all know, in the beginning, you was like, you all right? Sidekick, you like, when they start calling you like, hey, sidekick, man, we got to cancel. Sidekick, we got to postpone it. So you said, hold, man, hold on. I had one person call me. He gave me half of the deposit money. The show was like 2 G's. He sent me $1,000. About July, he texted me, hey, can I get the deposit money back? That's it. Man, that is gone.
Why are you on my phone right now?
Man, for whatever date you want to reschedule, it was 5 years from now. You got me, but you're not getting that stack back. That is spent.
It is unstacked.
Hey, Lovelace said I'm bonded with my beard.
Over there twirling it and shit.
Right.
I'm just saying, man. I think that's even in the pandemic. You know, the effects of it either negative or positive. I think it's both. You know, because I missed the stage, but then I had to learn how to do Alpha Male Mondays. I had to learn how to do Alpha Nation. You know, so I had to learn how to get the merch off. I had to learn how to just shift.
Evolution.
I just had to shift it. You know what I'm saying, Larry? You know, since the pandemic, how has it affected you, brother? Is it positive? Is it negative? You don't give a fuck? Which one?
You know what's funny is that I was upset because I'm like, God damn, I had all these shows lined up, I had all this shit. And you know, when you're a comic, that money already be counted.
Right.
Supposedly.
Right. And so when it didn't happen, like Ballhead had a good rate of putting it, you had to evolve, yo. You had to figure out like, okay, how I'm gonna sustain myself. I'm gonna tell you something. This is how good God is, and I'm not a terribly religious person. I actually saved more money in the pandemic and came out better than if I had done all them shows and got all that money. Because it put me in a situation where I had to come up with multiple streams of income. Yeah. And so that's what happened for me. And when you're a comedian and you on the road a lot, like Antoine was saying, you learn how to be disciplined with your money. So you already kind of live like you in a pandemic anyway, because you know when shit is good, you gotta always put something aside and keep something. So if something get canceled or if something happened, so we were already used to kind of like a squirrel, kind of like, you know, getting your shit together and holding something for that winter time. So I already had the discipline, and that's what I did, man. And it actually helped me a lot. Like even without the comedy, I was good now performing because I've been doing this shit 21 years. I actually like the break. I got to spend time with my son. I got to spend time with my family. I got to sit still. I ain't had to like, I got to be here. I got to be there. And I ain't had to get caught up in that rat race shit. So it was a blessing in disguise for me.
As Ballhead, because I know you a hustler, nigga, so I don't think you've ever been in the fucking pandemic. One day I seen you with pickup truck, then you was just before Uber even took off. And next thing you know, you was in the A and you was back in Chicago. I'm like, all right, I always looked at you like you live like you in the pandemic, nigga. Even when you was hosting jokes and all, you was just never settled, nigga. So I think, in my personal opinion, during the pandemic, one situation health-wise was negative, but there was a positive because you just start thinking about self, nigga. You know what I mean? So how did you think it was about you? Was it negative, positive? You know?
How did I?
The pandemic.
Nigga, it almost killed me. Shit. Well, at first, you know, I had caught the COVID, and like you said, I always been running, man. I've been chasing this shit. Only thing I ever chased harder than this was selling dope. You know, I've been chasing this motherfucking shit. So I was moving around. I had to be seen, but with the blessing of Jokes and Notes, I got to be in one place. You could only come and see Ballhead. Mm-hmm. Moving forward, when the COVID hit, I got it from doing what we do, what we love.
Yeah.
I think
that was your birthday show, right, Ballhead?
Right, that was my birthday show. It was a couple of months after we did the thing in Inglewood.
Yeah, the tour.
So my travel, when I left California, I already had plans on when to come back with the people that doing the shit with. So I was gonna bounce around. I'm gonna hit everything. So yeah, I caught it doing what I love, and it affected me mentally only after I was over it, because I realized that I could be taken out by some weak shit. Mm-hmm. What we would call, you know, motherfucker. At one point in time, motherfucker thought I was gonna go out in a blaze of glory, or I was gonna rot in prison.
I remember that. I mean, hearing that.
In the first beginning of this comedy shit, I could still get shot, you know. But to lose every fucking thing,
right?
I almost lost bodily functions in certain situations, you know. Well, I said I gotta fight this shit. My pride is so fucked up. I was saying in my mind, ain't nobody gonna walk past my casket. Not thinking it was gonna be now that the funerals are different, but when nobody can walk past my casket and say, this nigga died from the super cold? Not the nigga that got shot.
Right.
Not the nigga that was in an explosion. No, folks, if he can get it, we can get it. That's the reason why I told everybody. I said, if I got to go down swinging, Larry, these motherfuckers don't know. Hey, this shit hit a real G.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and a lot of people did
Squalid Dog.
love it. I mean, love the fact that where I put it out. Some people didn't agree. Man, why would you tell everybody that? Nigga, I'm helping.
Yeah, you were.
I've unhelped a lot in life.
Because you know what? That was at a time before, like everybody kind of do it now, but really people wasn't doing it back then. You're right, Baldhead. That was because you got it like kind of like when everything kind of first started kicking off.
I'm the first comedian to get it, and I think I might have been like the second person from Chicago, because the first person that we heard about was a 50 or 86
Squalid Dog
black lady in Chicago. She was the first known case. They had a report on me in Atlanta and in Chicago. It was crazy, man.
But that was good.
I was saying when I got the positive, the scary part of what it was, seeing how people were all put in the same motherfucking box.
Talk that shit.
And what the fuck gonna happen? Because that box ain't gonna hold everybody and all these attitudes. Motherfucker gonna blow up and it's gonna be the worst shit.
Nigga.
It's supposed to be rich people, poor people, fucked up people. Some motherfuckers had some companies and jobs. No, everybody was on the same motherfucking level. You know who was really fucked? People who didn't have a deep freezer. For the longevity of this motherfucking shit. Right bad.
That nigga stupid, nigga. Hey, sidekick.
Yo.
I know you like him. Y'all some hustling, you know, you a hustler, nigga. So, you know, how did you feel like, you know, from the pandemic? Was it negative or how did it affect you? Positive?
When it first hit, it was kind of like, whoa, I get a break for a second. You know what I mean? So it was kind of like almost a blessing in disguise. Like, okay, cool, relax, slow down, stop. And it was like, whoa, okay. All right, well, yeah, like Antoine said, you know, a couple of weeks, I'm good. You know, I got properties, I got a little thing, you know, I got things going on, so I'm cool, you know. And it was never about the money thing that really blew me away. It was the mental thing. It was the mental of not working. I worked so much and I loved my job so much that when I couldn't do it, it was like, what's the, like I worked so much because I do my job so much that when I couldn't do it, it was kind of like, well, what else do you do?
Mm-hmm.
So what it did for me was,
Put his meat on the roof of the apartment. It's MEAT. 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 Motherfucker.
On the roof.
MEAT.
Thank you, Brady.
How you fuck up some funny shit, nigga? With one letter. One letter ruined your career.
I love that nigga though. I love that nigga. Go ahead, stack it.
Yeah, so you know, it was like that point of it. But then it also made me go, okay, evaluate. Like if I never do this again, right? Thank you, Christy.
Yeah, Christy. Yeah.
Help him out. I was thinking like, if I never do it again, you heard it.
What up, mama? God damn. Go ahead, bro.
So it almost made me like, if I never do it again, am I good? And I felt like I was good. Like I'd done some major shit, like TV, radio, So it was like, okay, well, what's the next step? So now I started working on the next step of that. So now coming out of the pandemic, I got that energy back because I'm doing the next step of what I love. You know what I mean? So it helped me. It helped me grow. It got me to a point of saying, go to the next move of it.
So I'm gonna be ignorant. During the pandemic, it has affected me both because I don't like doing this social media shit, but I know in order for me to put in, I gotta do this shit. So I had to do shit. And then I do miss the stage, so that's why I said I would create this. And this is what we're gonna do. Man, Mother's Day coming up, man. Mother's Day coming up.
Hold on, Grady. What the fuck?
Bald head, man. What you laughing? Bald head. What's that?
Bald head's losing it.
No, he keeps laughing. That's why I'm trying to. I'm trying to go this way, and I go over there.
Hey, man. I'm so motherfucking high, man. Listen. I can't keep doing this every Monday, man. It crushed my life, man. I did it for the show. I did it for the show.
With the show, nigga, this nigga been high as a motherfucker.
Sound like people from New Jack City.
I don't even know why I started laughing. I just couldn't stop. I can't do this no more, man. I gotta go to Edible Anonymous. Like, Grady, this is not me, man. This bitch keep looking over my shoulder. Nothing, man. I don't know what to do, man.
Who the fuck is looking over your shoulder? The kitty cat.
Hey, Grady. The whole time you was talking, Bald Head just started laughing. Me and Antoine noticed it first, right? So I'm like, yo, what the fuck is Bald Head saying that ain't nobody else saying?
I'm like, am I bullshit? Am I lying? I'm getting embarrassed.
He trying to hide it. He trying to hide it. He got his hair on his face.
I mean, he was crying, laughing, yo.
Oh my God, man! Let me tell you something, man. I don't know which one of them bags that I ate out of. I gotta figure it out because this one right here, this one right. I got a ceiling fan. I need to move it closer. Man, you know they gave me a motherfucking drug.
I love you. I love you.
That nigga say, I did it for the show, man.
I did. I'm sorry, mama. I did.
He like, I sacrificed everything for you.
I did it for y'all.
Okay, man. I'm Bobby Brown. I'm Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown.
Nigga, you David Ruffin, you all that shit. Ruffin.
No, David was for himself. If I took drugs for the show, I did it for y'all.
Right.
What's a little boy named Fat Hot Beach?
Yeah, Eddie Kane.
Eddie Kane. You would have known Eddie Kane.
Jokes like this, edibles with
What's wrong with you, man?
The funniest shit Bald Head said when he said, I don't even know why the fuck I'm laughing.
I'm trying to go another way, big bro. When I'm seeing him, I'm like, is he all right? I'm trying to play it off because I'm a parent. So I'm like, I can do shit, but keep going with the. Go ahead, Bald Head. God damn.
That shit hit me, man. And I was like, what? And it just got worse and worse. And it was like, I think, yeah, Larry and Antoine Nelson, it was like, I looked in their eyes and I was like, oh shit, they gonna know. and them niggas knew. They knew, man.
Yo,
man.
That's how them edibles hit you, though. See, a regular high is like, all right, I see you. But when you got the edibles, like, I see you seeing me. That's what the fucking edibles say to you, yo.
Great.
What?
I don't know how when we get paid.
What?
When we start getting money for this, I don't know how you gonna pay my family. Because if I keep taking these drugs, I'm gonna die. I don't want my name and spirit to be on unsung.
What?
I don't want to be on unsung saying that Grady didn't pay my family right when I carry on.
Right. Hey, Grady, don't P. Diddy him, yo. Don't P. Diddy him.
Man, I'm trying to listen to the nigga, but I don't know what he's talking about. Like, what are you talking about?
You one of them Motown ass niggas, man.
Did you just call him a Motown ass?
Motown ass
Crooked contract ass nigga. My kids ain't gonna get shit off this, man. I admitted I had a drug problem on national internet. What do you mean?
Why are you listen, man? Why are you fucking with this shit before the show?
No, go ahead on because I'm sorry.
Hey, Grady. Them edibles, I do this joke where I'm like, the edibles is like adopting a 16-year-old that came from a broken home. You don't know when that motherfucker gonna hit you.
Listen, man. But me and Twan said we gonna try one just like a gummy bear, but like one of the ears.
No. I said
to see how it go.
Dude, you know how much shit I've been through and survived, and I can't control this. You've only been getting colds, Grady. It'll kill you. Your beard will fall off, your hair will jump up, and you won't be you no more.
Oh, shit. How the fuck my hair gonna jump up? What the fuck are you talking about? How the fuck my hair jump up?
It's gonna pop up. I'm gonna tell you. You ever been shot 5 times? You don't know. And you know what I had?
What?
This is the same pain medicine they gave me then.
What?
This the same pain medicine that they gave me when I got shot 5 times. Whatever in that edible, it got to be that.
I was
same.
about to say, they gave you a gummy.
They gave a morphine or something?
Whatever's higher than morphine plus is amazing. I feel like I'll tell you what I feel like. I think I'm at my desk talking to y'all, but I'm going fast in the motherfuckers that way. And I know I'm not. That is how I feel. And to know that I'm not and how it feels is amazing.
Wait, why are you even fuck? Let's get to it. I had a good.
I got lost. I'm sorry.
Why in the fuck are you doing the edibles before the show, G? I'm just asking.
Because I wanted this show to be known to be the best that it could be. And I'm helping in all my abilities as Southside GD Christian, a nigga that fucked with a lot of bitches, dude. Coming from that.
This shit sound like a badass acceptance speech.
I don't know what to say.
Nobody will stop. Let him go. Let him go.
Right.
You know what, Grady? You don't respect me, Grady. I'm gone.
I'm just trying to
You know, a nigga get an Oscar and be like, look, man, I just want to tell y'all motherfuckers ain't know what I was going through, man. I was getting high when I did that movie.
Hey, man.
Not like this.
I'm gonna try. Look at the top.
Hey, go ahead. I done had to. I'm gonna tell you something. When I went to Seattle to visit my son, we went to Sean Kemp's dispensary, yo. And I drunk. You know, I drank the infused lemonade, but my peoples, they make that shit in their kitchen. This shit made in the lab, and I think Ballhead got that industrial strength shit where I got so high, I never thought I was not gonna be high. You ever been that high? Where you think that high forever?
Man, no, ain't never been that high. Tell me how it go, man.
Right. nigga, I was high and drunk at the same time. Like, I had to struggle to form sentences. So I understand. Ballhead got some extra.
What the fuck is the matter with
the thing with the edibles is you don't know which one is going to do it. Like, you might take one and be like, that shit really ain't do nothing. And then you take some other shit and you talking to the ancestors. Like you don't fucking know what. You don't have no idea,
Look
yo.
at his face. Look at his face. Look at Ballhead's face.
Ballhead look like he in the studio and he just made a fat ass beat, don't he? Like, yeah.
I noticed it.
Ballhead hear the shit, but we don't.
That's what I'm. You didn't hear that?
Oh yeah, what's the song you dropping?
That's what I'm coming out to. Rolling Stones, Missing You.
Yeah, that's a bad motherfucker right there.
I'm gonna find your song.
Shirt off.
I'm gonna find your song, Larry.
With the shirt, with your shirt off, and you got the jacket on top of it so everybody can see your skin meat, and then come out to that.
I don't know what he said, but listen.
Nigga, I said, you got no shirt underneath the jacket.
Hey, this is the
I'm gonna
crazy
listen
part.
to all that shit.
Brady, you've been talking like you had a motherfucking edible the whole time we've been on too.
Right. Huh?
Brady sounded like he had a fucking edible.
Right.
Hey, I'm gonna get your song, Larry. I'm gonna get your song, Larry, and then I'm gonna get Twan, and
I had
then
a little bit of the black man, but that's about it. I ain't had nothing. I just had just like
Tron's song is fuck the police. Woo! Hey Tron, remember you did that joke when you was like a cop car? Yo, that shit was funny as a motherfucker, yo. Tron used to do a joke when that song was out. And he
Which
kept
one?
doing that shit, and the more he did that shit, the funnier it was. Man.
what was it? Which one was it, Larry? Which one was it?
Remember when Lil Wayne had the song called "Fuck the Police"?
With Bobby Valentino?
That's Mrs. Officer.
And Lil Wayne.
This officer.
Oh, yeah.
No, you're right. What was it? It wasn't "Fuck the Police." That's NWA.
I was with it.
Mrs. Officer.
I went with it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, he was like, woo, like a cop car. Yo, that shit was funny as shit, yo.
Larry, this your 70 song. When I 70 song, what you gonna come up with?
That's what he doing?
That's Larry. You know who that is. I ain't gonna play too much of that.
That's
we gonna get in trouble, man.
That's Michael Jackson, but listen, I got one more. Go on talk, then I'm gonna get
yours out the way. Go on to do my song. Go ahead, do my song.
I'm gonna find
You call for the mob shoes.
Come on, man. We want to hear. Come on, nigga.
Don't talk, man. Don't talk.
I'm just saying. Look, Big Jerry said you having carbohydrate drink.
I don't even know what he said. What?
You having carbohydrate drink? Carbohydrate.
Whatever. I don't know.
Like some Gatorade or something.
Yeah, nigga, potatoes or something.
Potatoes.
Starch, Grady. What the fuck?
It's the same shit, nigga.
Who gonna drink with
Nigga on cocaine, man. Nigga on cocaine, man.
Hurry, nigga. If you don't get to the song,
I am. Okay. I'm trying to find.
Remember last week it took us 30 minutes to say goodbye. I ain't doing that shit with y'all.
Real shit, Larry. I'm with you.
You signed off like man. I'm gone. I'm gone.
Right.
I'm gonna click
I'm not even saying goodbye.
When y'all ask me what happened, I'm gonna say my phone was died. I'm gonna tell y'all some bullshit.
Go
I'm
ahead,
not
man.
even saying goodbye. You got it.
This your mother intro song. I'm boosted up a little.
That's Rod Stewart right there.
Straight up to me like this.
Dirty motherfucker, man.
Hey, Brady, when you say that, you gotta play with your nipples and shit. When
You gotta come out. You gotta come out
with that bullshit.
You gotta come out with one of them mauve shirts on. You gotta have a Mexican pants on to get that one strap on it in the zipper. And when he dances, he got to pump.
Go ahead and play it. Go ahead and play it. Go ahead and play it, Paul. Hey, go ahead.
Put your Pumas on.
Marvin.
The Marvelettes.
This is what we gotta deal with, huh?
Put your hustle. I said, put your hustle.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill him with the hustle shirt.
Grady
So
was
listen, man.
Hot man. Hilarious.
So you can walk, and Grady gonna come out like this to the mic. Just go walk into the mic like this.
Hello, everybody.
Mercy Malls right there. That's the undertone, nigga.
The undertone.
That nigga played tambourine.
They just saying random shit. Larry played the tambourine for Wham.
Wham, nigga. Oh, nigga, that's brilliant.
Oh, shit.
Man,
That was a good one.
I just want to listen, man. How long we been on this motherfucker? I want to.
An hour and 40.
Oh yeah, that's too long. That's too long. That's too long. I'm not
I don't know. An hour and 40.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
And I'm
counting,
counting.
right. So I want to get to this one. I got this question for you.
Your song, "Cop," is "I shot the sheriff." I did not shoot no deputy.
Because he the deputy.
Yeah, shot himself.
Right.
Now Plexico Burns.
Mexico. Mexico.
You cheddar Bob.
Plexico Burns, the one that shot himself.
Yeah.
You cheddar Bob, Antoine. Remember cheddar Bob?
Cheddar Bob, nigga. Cheddar Bob, nigga. Oh shit, 8 Mile, nigga. You Cheddar Bob.
Get this dick off and just some shit.
And
right,
then they charged the nigga. Remember, Plaxico went to jail for shooting his
Yeah.
For shooting himself.
Real shit.
Right.
He went to court and he was a plaintiff and a damn defendant.
And the defendant. The nigga had to testify.
I did it, but I really didn't do it.
I did it, but I didn't do it.
I had told me, keep talking shit, me.
I gave him 5 warnings. I said it 5 times.
Do you want the real me or you want the other me? Which one you know, they say all types of shit to get out of jail. Do you want the real me or do you want the other me? Come on, man. Whichever way you want to take it. Like,
Then he was mad at himself for snitching.
Yeah. Fucking shit, man.
Why you do that? Why you do that to us?
Why you talking? Why you talking?
Be quiet.
Oh, that's how we doing? Oh, that's how we doing? Okay.
So listen, man, while we got everybody here in a good mood, listen, man, what y'all think about this? I want to say something about the fan support. All right.
Right.
So this gonna touch a lot of niggas in that chat room or all y'all followers. They're gonna be like, I do support or I don't support that nigga. So the importance of social media, man. You know, is that support? Or when you go to the city and then you say DJ Sidekick is DJing and the supporters in that city say, fuck it, we going to support the nigga. Which one is
both?
How do y'all feel about it? Sidekick. Both.
Both.
Ball head.
I hear what you said.
Sidekick, go ahead. Go ahead.
What you say?
Both. You need both. I mean, you know, the numbers on the IG and on the social media is gonna get the people to book you, and you need them to come out. So you need both. You know, it's like a double-edged sword. But you got to give them something that they want to come to.
What'd you say? I missed. What'd you say?
I said the importance of social media. With you know what I'm saying? The importance of fans supporting the social media. Right? Do you think your fans would rather watch your ass on social media or see you live? Which one?
Oh, my fans, my people want to see me live. They want to see me live. I mean, if it's gonna be on me on the internet, it's gonna be me promoting y'all seeing me live.
Right. There you go.
Larry?
Ballhead has giraffe pussy.
He out of there. He like this whole time. Like, what you say?
Nigga, I missed what you said.
I agree with Sidekick. They're both important, but the numbers don't always translate the asses in the seats. Like I've seen people had crazy numbers on IG, and they thought that was going to translate to people coming to see them, and it didn't.
Right.
So but once it's the thing, okay, you get a following on IG. The people come to see you, but you gotta have a good product when they get there.
Right.
Okay.
But here's the other thing to that.
What's the other thing, Larry?
A lot of the Instagram comments, as regular comments, we think, okay, well, if they ain't funny, the people won't come back. They don't care. As long as you are who you are supposed to be on Instagram, they pretty much satisfied with that. You got some people who are comedy purists and they like, oh, that motherfucker was funny because they follow comedy. But for the most part, Instagram following is way different than the comedy following. It's not the same.
Not shit at all. That's true.
Antoine.
Yes, sir.
How you feel, brother?
I feel that both are important, right? In such a way that seeing people live is just the best, right? Don't you all agree? Like being live is the best. Don't you agree, Grady? As you scratch your forehead.
I prefer live. Fuck social media, but go ahead. I don't care about social media.
But on real shit though, it's all good. It's all good on both ends because Grady, you really don't f with the social media like that. For me, with my look at your videos, people love seeing the look at your videos. It's fun, but for me, nothing like being on stage live. It's the best. You get a snippet of the fun of me doing look at your videos, but then you seeing me live is on a whole different level.
Right,
Grady. You a damn lie. You gotta give you care about social media. We wouldn't be sitting here right now.
No.
We wouldn't be sitting here right now.
Let me tell you how I think.
Hey, well, let me know. Come on now, talk to me.
Fuck the social media aspect. It's just because I'm not in that city or these other cities that I want to go to and bring myself the tour there. So it's cool to do this little small shit, but I prefer a nigga. This is a business. So I don't try to, because here's a good thing about it, right? Yeah, you can open up eyes to watch you. Fuck all that. When we come in before social media and me, that ball here, we went down to motherfucking Dallas to do the tour, and we already tried to do joint ventures with other promoters, and they had the people, and then me and Ballhead both is not on social media like that. And we get there and we get the same shit. And then everybody's like, yo, on your Facebook, we coming. Put me on your list. Fuck all that shit, man. Fuck all that. This shit is just for people to be like, that nigga funny. Or them niggas is talking that shit. We talking real shit on when I bring my guests on Alpha Nation. And when I bring you guys on Alpha Male Mondays, this is for the content for the tour. That is all.
But that's what Sidekick's saying. It's still useful.
No. He said I like it. No. He said I like social media. Fuck,
no, I didn't say I like it. No,
I don't like that shit. It's just
you can't
I'm an old school nigga, right? And I always tell people, rarity comes with a price. See, I come with a price. And it goes to my next question to all of you niggas. Even with people that say we coming to see Ballhead, Antoine, Larry, Sidekick. Motherfuckers don't even know what support really means. Instead of like, I'm just coming, put me on a list. That's not support.
No, it's that's not support.
For a bottle of Jack Daniels is $19. That's support. So when you come in and find the lid, that's support. You paying at the door.
Support is putting your money where your presence and interest is.
That's it, dog.
Roaches can just show up.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Talk that shit, Larry. Talk that shit.
Roaches has to show up.
Roaches?
Yeah.
I missed that. I missed the roaches. I don't like roaches, man.
I think if you put it like this, right? If you put it like this, all of us have at least that. Well, us four got at least 80 years of stand-up, right? You've been in 20. You've been in 20. I'm pushing 20 in October. Ballhead, you've been in 20. We just saying just stand up. So our audience is used to free shit, which is the sale. Huh?
I'm doing 15.
Well, no, I'm just saying. Just in
Sunday. I had to get my.
So you've been DJing almost 15 years, right?
No, at Chocolate Sunday alone.
Okay, all right. So my point is, people have gotten comfortable with getting free shit.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why I make them. When you make them pay, they pay attention. Ballhead, what's wrong with you? What's wrong?
He's in another planet right now.
You all right?
My
Ballhead
neck,
from last show.
my neck back here. If you ever see
Ballhead's answering questions for next week.
Oh, that Pooh Bear behind him is whispering his name.
Let me tell y'all something. Until you had said something to me, I thought I was on the couch in the front, and I thought it was a couch somewhere.
What?
I forgot I was here. You said my name. This shit's like, wow. Damn. I can't tell you. I'm not getting out next week for y'all. For nobody.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
As soon as you get off the plane, we are.
No, I'm just saying. Comedy clubs has gotten. Larry, you said it earlier on the episode. You said comedy clubs don't give a shit about the evolution of stand-up comedy. Can that person, Ballhead Hustle Phillips, put asses in seats? You understand what I'm saying? So even the people that saying we got 400 niggas in Baltimore that like Ballhead, them 400 niggas ain't coming to see him. Just what it is.
Well, they say
3%
1/3 of what you know. If they say 500 people, you could look like 150. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. So
right.
Social media.
I mean, you got to do 2,000 people to get what you want.
Right.
Well,
you just got to up the ante, and that's where this social media come in at. Because I can touch 2,000 people quicker than I can passing out flyers, quicker than I can send a text message, quicker than I can do anything else. I can post one of your clips and go, "Hey, I'm in Dallas, and I'm touching, 5,000 people."
Right.
In 24 hours.
You do know Sidekick. I was there when you were selling your DJ Sidekick CDs at Sundays, right?
Right.
So if you're looking at Chocolate Sundays paying you, this is your income. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then if you saying, okay, supplemental income, huh?
Right.
DJ is one income. Your CDs is another motherfucking income. Yeah.
Right.
So when you passing your shit out, $10 a CD, I got mine right over there, nigga. What you talking about? So people ain't paying attention. We just saying, I don't know what to call them. I don't like to call them the gatekeepers, but the clubs that's like, yo, this is the DJ, and you weren't even on social media then, right?
I was on it, but I mean, nobody was really.
Come on.
Yeah.
You wasn't.
Right. I wasn't pushing like I'm pushing now. Right. True.
So what I'm saying is, social media has made niggas lazy, even though they're being entertained. They're being lazy because they don't know motherfuckers. And they'll be like, well, who is this? Who is DJ Sidekick? Well, who he DJ for? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know this already. Come on. Don't say you like social media, nigga. Come on. I do this because I can do it. We have to do it. You know what I mean?
Well, right? I mean, social media is just like anything else, like your cell phone. That's like you saying, I like the brick phone better than I like the new iPhone. But the new iPhone could do 73,000 times more things for you than that brick phone. So you have to take it as what it is. I mean, it is what it is. You got to have social media. You got to move like that. It's these days. People ain't looking at text message no more. They looking on how many people wake up and look at their phone immediately? Yeah. And you go to your email and then you hit right into your what's going on social media. Okay. You don't even check your text message like you used to. So as it evolves, it is evolving, and you gotta keep almost like stay in front of it.
So let's say this. Comedy club. Hold on, let me see. When Grady break up with a chick, he say, "You dimming my undertone."
I think that was the best one right there.
That's the one.
Damn.
Dimming my undertone.
Put him on the show.
How dare you? Dim my undertone.
And then he walk away.
Right, I walk away. Quiet
No.
So look, right?
That was it.
What if the nigga
that was probably the best one tonight? Yeah. That was probably the best one. Man. So let's say this, right? For Ballhead, Twan, Larry has Comedy Club said, this is what we're going to do, right? Booking us or booking you guys, or I should say comics, are they showcasing talent or they showcasing popularity? Or I should say, are they selling talent or are they selling popularity?
They're selling popularity.
It's a business. Like Antoine said, it's a business.
It's a business. I think Larry mentioned it earlier. They don't give two shits what you do up on that stage. You got X, Y, and Z on YouTube, Instagram, whatever you have. You bring it to my club, and they gonna drink, and they gonna eat, and they gonna sell these tickets. Buy these tickets, which I'm gonna pay you with, and I'm gonna get 20% out of that for the club, and give you this, and I'm gonna make money. I don't give a damn what you do.
And you're promoting my brand. And you're promoting my brand to your 5 million people.
X, Y, and Z. Yeah, they don't care. It's
so
a business.
This what I say. Everybody in the chat room, because it's really that's what happens. The chat room, your followers, your subscribers, whatever they call, fans and all that type of shit. When motherfuckers like, yo, we just had a couple people saying, when y'all coming to Albany, New York? Have y'all been there? No. Tell your ass up there to the comedy club person. Email them and say you need Alpha Male Comedy Tour in Albany, New York, and get 200 niggas just like you. That's how it goes. That's really how the fuck it goes.
That's how, yeah. That's why I tell all them.
If you want us to be in motherfucking Detroit, and you watching, you from Detroit, you email the motherfucker. Only take like 3 to 5 niggas, 3 people. Hey, bring the Alpha Male Comedy Tour. If you in whatever it is. It goes back and forth. The same energy you give the comics, we give y'all the same energy when we get ready to perform. I'm telling you this how it goes. All that other shit don't really mean nothing. Baldhead hires a motherfucker. He trying to kill himself to get tickets sold. I don't want him telling,
what?
You hot.
Why would you? But you said I was gonna kill myself.
Because you were talking about chickens. Remember you said you were talking about chicken.
I wasn't talking about no chickens, motherfucker.
Well, you ain't out there, nigga. Fuck around. You must be like,
just because I heard what you said. I'm high, nigga. I'm not hallucinating.
Everybody, please like.
That's why I let that nigga
cry.
But I'm saying, all bullshit aside.
Like I said, please like, share, subscribe.
Yes.
People actually don't know what it is for support. I think really it's like, because they want to get to know you. They want to be around Antoine. That's not support. Buy a shirt, buy a ticket, sit your ass down and enjoy yourself for an hour of this entertainment. To me, that's how I look. But Twan, do you feel that way?
What you saying? I was looking dead at you.
So I said when they see you
on the switch side,
he must have had to look on my damn self. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Greg. I was looking dead at you.
He promoting his shirt at the same time.
Are you high, Antoine? You had to. You took an edible.
Hey, I was looking dead at you. I was like, it's like getting picked in class. Antoine Reed. I was like, man, what chapter we on, Miss Williams?
I'm so
I can't do this.
Come on,
man.
Help me out now.
I can't do this, man.
I ain't even have nothing. I was looking dead in your face, too. I was like this. You said, Antoine. I said, what question?
Oh, my goodness. What's wrong with us, man?
Mr. Johnson, I didn't understand the question. You didn't understand the question.
What program? Where we at?
Yeah. Hey, what?
Larry done left. Larry left.
Why Larry Slick get out here on our ass? He's like,
man, Larry out here, he has a motherfucker. Larry like,
Larry, he paranoid.
Larry the whole show.
I should have brought that nigga.
Motherfucker.
That should have been his
fist. That's him looking at
He's about to eat his fist. It's a Blair Claw. Hilarious.
Man.
Oh man.
Y'all respect Grady.
Grady go.
Thank you, love, ladies. All these niggas dope fiends. All these niggas dope fiends.
Ass up. Everybody respecting him.
Boy, it needs some meat.
Oh man, my head. She has a saddle.
Hey man, where Larry at?
I'm a janitor duty.
Where Larry at? Larry, come here.
Larry said, I ain't come back on, man. I'm done for the night.
Remember Larry said, remember last time it took y'all all that time to say bye.
He did.
I ain't gonna be all day. That nigga was like, yeah, man.
That nigga was looking like this the whole time.
He was.
He think people was watching him.
Man,
I'm glad I'm not the only one that was on drugs tonight.
Man, Twan, you eat edible too, Twan? You took you one?
Larry had one.
No, Larry had one.
Larry had one.
Yeah.
Somebody said in the comment, I got a contact high from. I'm Larry Boy.
Hey, that's sidekick high. Shit,
the sidekick Wi-Fi high.
Yeah, this shit going crazy.
Oh shit, man. So all right, man. So Larry,
I don't want to go, man. Do we have to leave yet?
Yes.
I want to come and play tomorrow. I want to
Larry looking for BL looking for blue, nigga.
I can't believe Larry didn't even come back.
For blue. I got it. We looking for blue.
Larry here for blue.
Here for blue.
Larry closed and Portello.
Oh man.
I can't believe Larry didn't come back. Larry signed up. He said, I ain't fixing it.
Larry, he been back.
He been on live. He been on live. He been on live the whole time, right up against the burger. The
motherfucker. Doze. Larry dozing off Lancaster. That's his name. Dozing off Lancaster. Yo, give it up. Hey, Ball, when you bring him up, say, give it up. I mean, Twan, you bring it up, say, give it up for Larry dozing off Lancaster. That nigga dozing fuck off and ain't trying to come back in the chat. You cheap motherfucker. Go ahead.
Larry just phone. Larry said, "Man, I ain't fixing this shit no more."
Fuck them.
I told them niggas I wasn't gonna be on there all night.
All night. I gotta go.
I told you.
I said it was an hour and 40 minutes already. I'm out of here.
I'm already high, drinking the lemonade up here and all. I gotta get ready to go to school in the morning.
He did too.
Yo.
Man, an hour and 40 minutes.
Oh shit.
An hour and 40 minutes.
My Wi-Fi sitting Grady. It's kind of messed up because it's screwed off up there.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
All right, man.
All the comment, I got a toupee on. I got a toupee up on there. I drink my lemonade.
Larry,
I gotta go because I keep hearing. I was chewing nuts up on the show. I'm up here cracking.
Come back, Larry, come back. If you listen, Larry, come back.
We miss you too. So with these people, you can tell these people where they can find you. So they can find you.
Well, I'll see y'all next week.
Yeah.
hey,
Larry, he not spending 30 minutes. Ball head. What's up? Antoine Scott, DJ Sidekick. Man, I love you, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
This was a good episode. Sidekick, where do people can find you from, bro?
Yo, this week we got Chocolate. I said Chocolate Sundays back. Sunday, 7 p.m., 9:30 p.m. We got Monday. Oh, wait a minute. This is Monday. I'm tripping. Wednesday, we got First Impression at 7 p.m. And then we got Wind Me Down Kick. My guest is Ron G, little bro. He coming through. And then, like I said, next weekend I'm on Zoom. Sunday, Chocolate Sunday. Get ready, Grady, because we're going to have you back. Come on now.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, I like to give them a hard time. I like to give them a hard time because they know I'm gifted. So gifted niggas come with a different price. I can treat you like shit. But it's all in love, so you can understand it.
On your social media, your favorite DJ's favorite DJ. Come follow me. Let's rock.
Twan.
Lovelace, you real funny. You real funny. I saw that. You real funny. But I peeped that. Hey, it's been 2 hours. I'm about to give a learn in a minute. But
what I tell you? What I tell you?
Y'all can find me on all my social media.
Why you keep looking behind you? Who behind you? What are you doing?
No, I'm trying to talk in a moderate tone.
Why? I thought you ran that house.
Nigga.
9 o'clock.
Hey, look, I'm gonna be like Larry. I'm gonna just click off and don't come back. That's gonna be Larry done started something. I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm out this bitch.
Just right to get it. You know what? What I was saying was, you know what?
Hey, what? You're stupid. Go ahead, Quan.
Y'all can find me on all my social media outlets.
Why you in the camera? Him scared. Yeah, scared.
Him trying to be quiet. Him trying to hush noise.
He look like he got it.
You see the name, comedian Antoine Scott, man. Look me up, follow me on all my social media outlets, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, everything. Yeah, come on with it.
Bald head, high Phillips.
That nigga look like he's supposed to say, y'all, please, thanks, y'all. Be quiet. I really don't want to wake the missus. Cause she's something fierce.
Y'all fitting to do something. Y'all got to hurry up and get off of here. We don't been on here for 2 hours. Y'all got to
just talking. Just running your mouth.
I'm gonna be. Y'all look on my social media on. Follow me on comedian Baldhead Phillips on Instagram, Facebook, all that. I'm on TikTok, all that crazy shit.
You dance?
I'm gonna be in Dallas, and it's on all my shit on my social media. But I'm gonna be in Dallas on the 8th through the 9th, and then I'm gonna be in Houston from the 10th through the 14th. So to really find out where it is, because I'm high and I can't tell y'all.
Shit.
Follow my social media. Let your Dallas people know. I'm gonna be in Dallas and in Houston, and I'm getting it in. My man, Brandon Johnson. It's gonna be off the fucking chain.
Man, I appreciate it, brother. Man, I thank y'all for tuning in to the.
I don't know, man. We can't go.
Yeah. We're leaving. We are leaving.
We are out of here.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
I'm about to do a laugh. I'm gonna give you one more chance, Brady, to close it out.
Okay, he gonna close out. I gotta tell you something. When we do press the button and we off, stay on here. I gotta tell y'all something for real. I'm telling y'all that I'm talking about when we ain't live no more. I gotta tell y'all something that y'all really need to hear. It's very important. I wish that would. Okay, so go on, finish, Graham. I'm sorry.